Hey, how's it going? There's a wide selection of movies playing in the Capital Region from August 22nd to 28th. Here's a few highlights. The Case Against 8 is a documentary that follows the struggle against California's ban on same-sex marriage through a voter-driven Proposition 8. Just this year, the film won the Directing Award at the Sundance Film Festival, as well as the Audience Choice Award at the South by Southwest Film Festival. The F Word, also known as What If, is a boy meets girl and her longtime boyfriend romantic comedy starring Daniel Radcliffe and Zoe Kazan. Radcliffe and Kazan's characters form a quick bond, and then Radcliffe mopes about it for the rest of the film. That's what it looks like from the trailer. Next up is Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, which is a sequel to Sin City and came out in 2005, and is based on more of the noir crime stories from Frank Miller's comic book series that ran for 9 years, starting in 1991. Miller and Robert Rodriguez returned to co-direct this movie, and from the trailer, it looks awesome. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre first came out in 1974. 2014 marks its 40th anniversary, and it's coming back for a limited run here in town. Arguably one of the greatest slasher movies of all time, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre was apparently inspired in part by an actual 1950s serial killing spree that also inspired Hitchcock's 1960 horror Psycho. Ax Vanga is a contemporary Canadian movie set in the Arctic. It stars Quebec actor and filmmaker Marianne Farley and debuts Inuit actor Lucasi Forrest as mother and son. The film finds Farley back in Igloolik, Nunavut for 2 weeks with her son, who was born and raised in Montreal, completely cut off from his heritage up north. Last but not least, Back to God's Country is a 1919 Canadian silent starring Nell Shipman, who actually got her start at Universal Pictures and transplanted her success to Canada in making this film with her husband. The first and only movie that the production company made before she ended up leaving her husband, going back to Hollywood with her lover, and continuing on as a filmmaker. The film got its name from God's Country and the Woman, which was a 1915 Universal picture that Nell starred in, and had absolutely nothing at all to do with this movie. Back to God's Country was a huge hit during its run, possibly because of Nell's nude scene, which was highly publicized at the time. And that's your movie highlights from August 22nd to the 28th. Find screening info for these and more at moviequips.ca, and check back soon. Have a good one. Cheers.